No one could have imagined one of the craziest Japanese guys was coming to the United States 2 years ago. I did not even realize that I was crazy. When I got into high school in Japan, some of my new friends called me crazy kid for the first week. The third day of my language school in Tacoma, Washington, my new Arabic friends called me crazy. The first week of my school life in Lumiere, my American football teammates called me crazy. Even my big Danish friends call me crazy. So probably I'm the craziest person in the whole world. Today, I would like to talk to you guys about 3 stories I have learned from these 18 years. The first story is about life. A few months after I got into high school in Japan, I was lost. I argued with my father about my grades. I had a bad attitude against my parents. Then I started thinking about what I was living for. And even though I kept thinking about that question, I was not able to find the answer. I did not have any dreams. I didn't know what I wanted to do in the future. I was completely depressed. The only pleasures of my days were eating eating the lunch at the cafeteria of the school and playing with Coco, which is my cat. That was the reason why I came to the United States. The idea to go to the United States was to find some hope for my future. I wanted to change my character, my mindset, and everything of myself through going to another country and learning about different cultures. Life in the United States was totally different than the life in Japan I used to have. I did not even understand what people were saying, and they did not understand what I was saying to them. When American people did not understand what I was saying to them, I thought most American people were deaf. But that was just my English problem. To be honest, talking to people in another country in different language, living by myself, trying a new thing I had never done, doing a bunch of homework in English was some of the hardest thing I've ever experienced. But every single moment is great memory and experience now. The second story is about trouble. As you guys know, I've got into many troubles and I've made a lot of mistakes since I was in elementary school. When I was in elementary school, I had some anger problem. Then I used to try fight other people every day, even though I was super chubby and weak. On the other hand, I was crying in front of my parents every day. Then my parents told me I have never had a day I didn't cry. When I started counting how often I was crying, I was definitely crying every day. Why? There are a lot of reasons. But the only reason I remember is because my sister took my dessert from my plate. One day in the middle school, I decided to change my bad attitude and not to get mad at other people even if they say something wrong to me. After a few months, I got in trouble again. The reason was I made fun of my classmates. In high school, I got in trouble for dyeing my hair from the first day of strict private high school. In Lumiere, I've also made some mistakes and got in trouble. Nothing's worse than trouble. But every single time I was in trouble, God has given me the second chance. My parents, family, and friends were always there for me. Even if you're in trouble, your parents and family are always there for you. Even if you made the worst decision in the world, you can change the situation for the better. You can always think better unless you die. When you believe you can do it, you can do anything. You can change anything in the world. The third story is about successful life and happiness. What is a successful life? Becoming a millionaire? Getting into best college in the country? Or having the most beautiful wife in the world? That might be the answer for some people. The word successful is defined by the Oxford Dictionary as accomplishing a desired aim or result having achievement of fame, wealth, or social status. So that you need to have the desired aim or result to have a successful life, which means you need to have a dream to be a successful person. As I talked before, I had no dream or hope for the future. However, these 2 years in the United States gave me a dream. My dream is to change the world through the advancement of technology. Through these 2 years, I found out how happy and lucky I was. I was able to have friends like all you guys. Also, I met great teachers and coaches in Lumiere. Everything I have experienced here could not have happened without my family, my friends, teachers, and people in Japan. Since I appreciate all people in the world, I have to give everything back to other people. At the same time, I felt everything is not fair in this world. Some people can be full with enough food, but some people cannot. We need to change that fact. At last, if you want to change yourself, or you're depressed, I'd recommend that you go and see other countries that you have never been to yourself. When you go there, you will know how great your family, how great your country, family, and friends are from a different perspective. I would love to recommend all of you guys to do that by visiting Japan. There are 2 reasons for it. One of them is, of course, because there's going to be myself. The other reason is that you will know Japanese people don't eat fishes for every single meal. Because believe in yourself and you can accomplish anything you want. Dale Carnegie says most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seems to be no hope at all. You should try anything you have never done before, even if you think you are bad at that thing. Playing football at Lumiere was new and very hard to play with people 2 or 3 times bigger than I was. But those teammates and coaches made my Lalu life better. My best friends on the football team helped me to learn how to pronounce lollipop. Now I can say that word. Nothing is wasteful in our lives. 2 years at Lumiere have changed my life greatly. If it was not Lumiere, if the people in Lumiere were not you guys, I would not be myself now. Thank you everyone. See you in Japan.